Hey guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with you under eye concealer for mature women tips. Actually, I'm going to try something, so maybe this isn't going to be a tip. Maybe it's going to be a what not to do. But usually I tell you guys, do not use powder underneath your eyes for mature eyes because it settles. But we're going to do an experiment today because I found something. I was just searching online and I found a tip on how to apply under eye concealer using a powder. So we're gonna do this together. I was gonna do it and then I'm like, you know, I'm gonna share it with my peeps. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share it with them and we're gonna see if this works. I'm gonna have to get her glasses on because I can't read. It says on here, for setting under eye makeup without caking or cracking, which I didn't even know that your under eyes could crack. That's even more scary than wrinkles. Yeah. Apply tiny amount of eye primer under the eye. And it says specifically like the primer that I use to do my eyes, I put under here. Now I don't know how this one's gonna work, but this is what I have. So first I'm just gonna put it here because I am gonna make sure that I do my makeup before I say goodbye to you guys because I look pretty scary. And I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. I've had people ask me this before too. Do you use an eye primer underneath your eyes? It's like, no, I've never have. But some people do this because their eyeshadow doesn't stay. So maybe that will help your eyeshadow stay as well, because I've heard people say that they do that. So now I have to put this under my eyes, which just feels wrong in so many ways. And you got to make sure you blend this out. I'm going to get my magnified mirror because I am blind. One thing I worry about with this is, and even if this doesn't work, maybe I will try it again because this tends to be a little bit, it's not drying me. It works for my eyelids, but I feel like under my under eyes are dry as it is. See what I'm doing, by the way? I'm not going crazy. I almost feel like I have to order another one. Like it's getting pretty low. Next step is to use a corrector, which I use is my Chanel. So I'm going to put this under and I'm putting it right there. I'm going to blend it using this. I usually do the two together, so let's just do that because that's how I've been doing it. I've actually been putting my corrector on and then I take a little bit of my Lancome Fesserins. This one's in light buff. I almost said bluff. And I just put a little bit on. I can't stress that enough. I mean, it is a teeny tiny bit. That's another thing. I think some people overuse concealer. You need very little. And I am just going to blend it right here first where I applied it. And then, so I'll make sure I'm blending it. And then I take it and then I sweep it across because I do have a little discoloration there as well. I don't want to just slap it all under my eye right away because it's just too much and it will settle. So I just keep it right there and then I sweep it across. So ladies, if you are blind like me, make sure you get a magnified mirror so you can see. I know you don't like to look closely at your face. I know I don't like to look closely at my face, so I am going to use the Charlotte Magic powder because this one is supposed to be for setting under the eyes. It's a damp beauty blender that I've cleaned, squeeze it out. I take my rag and I squeeze it out some more, so it's just damp. So I'm going to take powder on here, my beauty blender. I'm nervous about this part. And now I'm going to, oh my goodness, I feel like I see settling still, so let me blend it a little bit more. Some settling. So no smiling. Don't smile. Don't smile when you do that. Don't smile. I'm going to set it with the beauty blender. It doesn't say, I'm not putting a ton of makeup on, okay? I didn't use a ton of powder. And I'm assuming that you don't just let it sit there, right? Don't you just put it on and sweep it off? So, it's not settling, but this is how I always feel. I always feel like, even though it's not settling, I feel like my dryness looks drier when I set under my eyes. I'm actually going to take this off of one of my eyes, and I'm going to do it the way I normally do it, and then I'm going to zoom you in again and you guys tell me what you think. I don't know if I'm just being too picky, you know what I'm saying? But I will say it's not settling. The problem I always feel like when I set it though is I feel like my wrinkles are more pronounced because it's something that's dry, and dry to me always brings out any more dryness, you know what I mean? So you guys tell me what you think. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do my eyes the way I usually do them, and then we are going to compare. So I'm trying to think what eye I should do, because I'm going to do this eye. I usually go in and I do this like I did, and then I go in and I do this. I just put it right where I need it. Then I take my brush and I blend it, just like I just showed you. So the only thing that I don't do normally is put the primer underneath, and I also do not powder. So that is what they both look like. So this is the side that I use the primer and the powder on. This side has no primer and no powder. It's just a color corrector and the concealer. So which side do you think looks better? I just feel like this eye looks, I don't think this eye looks as good on me. I do feel like one thing I will say about the difference between the two is this eye looks smoother. I don't know if you see that in camera, but I feel like this eye looks smoother, and I feel like my puffy under eye doesn't look as puffy on this side as it is on that side. I don't know if you can see that. Just really slightly, because I didn't set that, you're seeing that little bit of a shine, so it's reflecting the light. But I have let me show you something really quick. This is just something that I do just to kick the shine down a little bit. I'll just take a tissue like this and I will just do that, blot it a little bit, so it helps. But I will say, even still, this side looks like it's airbrushed. And that's not no special lens there, ladies. There's no trickery here. This side definitely looks smoother. Do you see that? As opposed to that side. But the only thing is, I feel like I see my lines a lot more on this eye though. That's what I don't like. And I feel like on this side, I feel like it's subtler. So I guess you have to decide what you want. If you're like, I don't care if you see my lines under my eyes, I'm gonna powder, then I would say powder, because it definitely is not settling in any of my lines there. Maybe I have to try a different eye primer. Maybe I will try a different eye primer. So if you guys can recommend another eye primer that keeps your shadow on, doesn't crease, doesn't dry, whatever, let me know in the comments. Maybe I will, you know, play around with this. But that's the only thing. I mean, I have wrinkles under my eyes, okay? I have them. But from, like I said, from a distance, I feel like this looks really nice. Like I feel like it looks nicer on that eye than that one. But I see the wrinkles more on that side than this side. That's what I don't like. Actually, like, I think I kind of like that side better, even though I see that. So I'm very confused. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm gonna go finish my makeup. We'll be right back and we'll chat a little bit more. I'm just gonna show you guys before I do the rest of my makeup. So now I changed it, but do you see? I don't know. I don't think it's the powder. This powder is very, very fine. I just don't think everybody can do this. I really don't. From a distance, I think it looks nice, but close up, can you see? I mean, I'm pretty close to the camera. Can you see how that looks? Just, I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna get closer because under these lights, you're probably like, girl, it looks good. And it does from a distance, but I just feel like this looks, it does look really good from a distance, but I just feel like when I see myself close up, I feel like my eyes look more, like I notice my lines more. Maybe I'm just being overly dramatic, okay? Maybe it's just me. drier. You know what I mean? I just feel like it looks drier to me. And by the way, I didn't set my makeup today, so it probably looks a little more shinier than I normally wear it. Just doing something a little different today. Sharing this look in another video. My lashes look pretty bad because I have a situation with them right now. But anyways, so that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know, have you tried this tip? Have you done it before? What do you think? What do you think about this on me? Do you like it when I don't do this versus yes? I don't know. I'm like so torn. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're not already subscribed, click that button below, hit that subscribe button. I share new videos every single week. Make sure that notification bell is set to all. I don't want you to miss out on any of my content. And if you have any primers that you can recommend, eye primers, let me know. I do like the one that I've been using, but I'm open to try some other ones before my no buy. Hello. And I'm getting pretty low on that. So I'm like, should I order another one or should I try another one? So then I'm not really cheating on the no buy, right? Okay. So anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.